What's going on, y'all? Today got something a little different. It's just a review today. I know if you clicked on this video, you know it's about the Avatar live action. My thoughts on it, and overall what I thought about it. As an OG Avatar fan, I can say that I enjoyed this. Yeah, like I enjoyed this a decent amount. And I know people, y'all probably been finished the live action Avatar. I just finished it the other night because I was like 4 episodes in. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and knock out the rest of these episodes because I just thought it was gonna take me a while to react to them. But like I said, I enjoyed it. There's certain things that I didn't care for, um, but stuff that I didn't care for outweighed the stuff that I did. Like for example, personally, the two actors that played Boomy, so the older Boomy and the young Boomy, I didn't really, I didn't like how they did that. Maybe they could have did it a different way. But I just didn't care for the people that played Boomy really. Like, it was cool seeing Boomy, but I just think they could have made the flashback a bit better. And sometimes I don't know. It's just I just felt like they could have did the Boomies bit better or some or in a certain way, right? And then I also think overall for the series, especially in the later half, the pacing felt kind of weird to me, right? Like they'd be in the middle of just doing something like fighting, like whoa, throwing people, running away and stuff, and I'm like, bro, what's going on? And I just feel like in the animated series, it was a good way. They had a great way of pacing, and they would even give you a flashback. Oh, previously this is what happened, and I think that comes down to like budget issues. Like they only had this much for what they are exactly going to do in this episode, and they had a budget, and that's what they had to do. I don't know. Um, the acting, like I said, some I didn't like the Boomies didn't care for it too much, but Azula, Ozai, Iroh, and Zuko, probably some of my favorite actors in here. The act, and then just seeing some of the scenes we didn't get to see in the animated series. Lu Ten's funeral, Zuko's Agni Kai, the what was it, Sozin wiping out the air nomads, like just certain scenes that they added extra sauce on here, just extra oof, like just giving us, more, from just from scenes that we would always hear about, but we never got to saw or see. We got to see Zuko's Agni Kai, right? But not as much as we did in here. In this, we even saw Iroh stumping. He's like, hold on, brother, this is not what we should do. And then we seen Azula develop lightning, which was pretty nice. I didn't expect to see lightning this early on, but they just got renewed for season 2 and season 3. Overall, for me, I'd give it. I usually don't like giving scores, but I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. Like I'd give this for sure a 7 out of 10. There's things that I loved in here, and there's things that I didn't really care for. Like I said, I love the extra scenes, but then one specific scene I can tell you about that I didn't, that kind of threw me off, but eventually how they did it was nice. Like when they went to that spirit world, when they all went to the spirit world, like Aang was in the spirit world, then he also brought Katara and Sokka with him. Threw me off for a second. I was like, huh? But you know how they did it, and they made Ko, if you know who Ko is, they made Ko a lot scarier in the live action, in my opinion. He was already creepy in the animated. In the live action, he was just way creepier. And I actually cried. I'm not gonna lie. Like I actually cried. The scene that I cried on was when I believe it was episode 5. Could have been 6, but I believe it was 5. When they all got trapped in the spirit world, or I wouldn't. Well, Ko captured Katara and Sokka, and you know how I don't know if it was after they were captured or while they were captured or before, but they all were seeing visions, right? And when Aang, he saw Monkey Ato, I was fine at first, but then when he went up there and hugged him, my grandfather, he passed away in real life recently. So when Aang went up and hugged Monkey Ato, that just reminded me of my grandfather, and I just started bawling out them tears. I ain't gonna lie, like I never cried like really when it comes to well, I ain't gonna say never. I usually don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like I'm not a crier. You know, in general, right? I did cry at my grandfather's funeral. I didn't think I was gonna cry there, and I cried. You know what I'm saying? When Aang Hunk Mongiato, he's like, "Can I come back and see you later? Can we talk about it later?" And Mongiato was like the way he, bruh. And I'm laughing right now, bro, but I was crying, bro. You know, when I was watching it with somebody else, they was like, "Bro, you crying like that? Like, you not there?" But hey, sometimes stuff just hits you a little different sometimes. But overall, like I said, they getting renewed for season 2, season 3. I will check that out. I probably will do if not the whole reaction to the series on my channel for season 2, season 3. If not the whole thing, I'll do certain episodes and I'll react to certain episodes for sure. And maybe I'll react to the whole thing. But overall, I loved certain things about it. It was an enjoyable series to me. I understand the complaints and I understand that people didn't like it personally. I enjoyed it and I will be tuning in for the next stuff that they come out with. Till next time, y'all.